Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Hi guys, welcome back to the
Sorry.
welcome back to the OTB podcast. I'm
Yeah.
Tammy, co-guest
Bye again.
Brie right here. Jeffrey's here. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff today.
Yes, sir.
Jeffrey graduated this year. How are you
Nice.
feeling?
I'm feeling good. We give God all the glory, man. And Tammy also graduated this year. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yes, sir.
But how did your grad go though? By the way, I didn't go for Jeffrey's grad and Jeffrey didn't come for my grad. But it's okay. How did your
We
grad
had our
go?
grad on the same day, right? You know that. And I didn't go for my own grad.
You really didn't go?
I think your same day grad, bro. We're supposed to grad same day. I remember seeing your post now. Everybody's post. I was like, oh, you guys look so good. I didn't go for my grad. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, if you guys watch the other episodes, Jeffrey kept on saying that he wasn't going to
Oh,
go
they
for his
thought I was
graduation.
joking.
And I genuinely thought
Bro,
Jeffrey was
I
joking. You
not
actually
joking.
didn't go.
Because like I said, man, the entire event is pointless in my honest opinion. Like, I know myself, bro. I cannot do. How many hours was it? How many hours
It was really long though, but
Thank
really
you. I cannot do that for what? 12 seconds of passing the stage and shaking. I don't even know these people. I've
that
never
moment
seen
is
them.
so short.
Bro, in my 4 years of
It
uni,
is
I've
so
never
short.
seen these people. I'm sign.
When I was walking across the stage, I was like, "Who is this?
Bro,
Who are you?
not
Who are
once.
you?" But then at
Bro.
the same time, like, I don't think you missed out on anything if you didn't want to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And okay, you pay for graduate because you have to apply, right?
Yeah, you pay for graduation, you pay for your degree, you pay for the outfit.
The gown, which is you're not even getting it. You're renting
you're
it.
renting it because you return it. I thought it was for me though.
Bro.
I thought it was for me because I was planning on coming home to take some pictures.
Right.
Once I returned
That's why they rush you to take the pictures there. And they're like, oh, we have our own photographers. They will now go $2,000 per hour or something like that, bro.
Even the spots where like you had to take pictures, like they were paying to take those pictures.
Bro,
So
the whole thing is
it wasn't. I feel like what I found like really interesting about my grad was like the people I got to see.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Even for the
Yeah.
people, I think it's pretty much.
The people I got to
pointless.
see, because my grad was I think the 14th of June, and on the 12th of June, my mom just like appeared in my house, so it was actually a
Oh, you didn't know
surprise.
she was
I didn't know she was coming,
Right.
and I
How is
haven't
that
seen her for
possible,
6
though?
years. She planned with Rookie.
Okay, hey, there's no other way. Because like what? There's
She
no
planned
other
with
way.
Rookie, and then she got one of my
Shout out
other friends to
Rookie,
pick
That's
up.
so
Yeah.
cute. That's so cute.
I cried like a baby.
Oh,
I was
bro,
so
I
excited.
can imagine. You said first time in 6 years.
Yes, I was so
Wow.
excited, and like me leaving Nigeria was so impromptu. Like I got my
Bro,
visa.
same.
Christmas was the 25th. I was out of there the
Same.
26th.
And
so
it's like, you're like, oh, I want to see these people. I miss them so much. But I think about it a lot. Am I even ready to see them? Like, I go break down. I go weep like
you
a
actually
child.
you would actually
Bro,
cry.
I saw my dad last year. I was like, ah! Like, oh my, like what? Like, I just started getting emotional, you know? So,
Yeah, that's very, very
surprise,
true.
bro. You cannot hold in those
For the
emotions.
first week, I kept looking at her and I was like, oh my gosh, you're
This is my
actually
mom.
here.
Nice,
like, what are you
right.
doing? Rihanna! But like, yeah.
That's so dope. Yeah, see, that's the thing. She's in Ariana.
Someone is rolling their eyes behind the camera.
Yeah, that's serious.
Roll it, Kamsi, roll your eyes.
Bro.
But
Nah,
yeah.
but like you said, man, I think that's genuinely the best part of graduation. Like,
That
when
was
I was seeing those
literally it.
pictures and all those stuff, I was like, oh man, like, we all started, and I started reminiscing, like, the whole beginning of
Yes.
Zelin, for example. Shout out Zelin.
Zelin, love
first
you.
friend I made in this, like, first person I saw literally in this city.
Guys, Jeffrey and I shared the same story because Zelin was also my first friend. My first friend, like.
And it's like seeing, like, okay, we went through all the obstacles, everything, went through it together.
It's actually
school
crazy.
in COVID, all that stuff, and
It's
we all
actually
graduated
crazy.
together.
We're complaining about the same things. We're having conversations
bro.
about everything.
Jobs, housing.
Like walking across that stage for me wasn't just like, oh, I've graduated. It was like, yo, I did it.
Bro, like you think
Like,
about
I actually
the journey,
did
bro.
it.
It's genuinely like
I
I don't want to
actually did it.
downplay it because I didn't go for my graduation. Doesn't mean like, oh, I didn't cherish the
Yeah.
moment. Nah, that's a lie. Cause I remember. So it's a funny story. On that day, I had to pick it up, and then I was going to work. I was really excited to go to work because I'm thinking, oh, money bag, you know, So I picked up my degree and I was going back home on the bus, and I was just thinking about everything, like from the jump, all the obstacles. I remember then COVID time, they said the course is no longer prerequisite. I'm like, okay, I'm graduating next year. Next year came, they changed it. Oh, now it's a prerequisite, so I cannot graduate because I have to take this course. I remember that period.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, I should have been done since. I remember that period. I was like, oh my god, so angry at everything, angry at school, angry at the system. But it's like, all of that is gone. I overcame, you know. At that time, I felt so like a failure. You feel like you repeated that kind of thing. But then it's not even my fault. It's like, how do you even explain it? How do I explain it to my dad? How do I explain it to people, you know?
How do you even come to terms with it?
Right, because to them it may be like, oh, this guy just talking.
Yeah.
Because even me did not understand why I had to do it, like take the course again. But all those obstacles, I can give you 2 million stories, and I know you have yours as well. Things that we faced in school, but that moment is like, damn, I really did
like
it, bro.
It's over.
It's over for real.
Like I'm really not going to say. I have an assignment to
Don't do
submit,
more
but like except if I'm
preaching,
doing when I do my masters. But like
You're planning on doing your masters?
yeah, I'm thinking of doing my
Wow.
masters and my PhD.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so dope, bro.
Yeah.
Do this, man, because that's not something everybody will do.
No, I have
For
to.
sure not.
I really want to do because I want to do my masters in like regular like therapy and counseling, and then I want to do my PhD in clinical psychology.
Big brain, bro. So how many more years of school is that?
Like another 4-5.
Yeah, good luck,
You're not saying right again.
Nah, good luck. I wish you all the best. All the best.
But I feel like also with grad, like what I expected isn't what like I'm experiencing now.
Okay, same, but I'm going to ask you, do you mean like you experience worse and it's better, you experience better and it's worse?
Like I feel like I experienced worse and it's still worse. No, like let me explain.
Break it down, go ahead.
Let me
Because
explain.
yours-
What I mean is that I had such like clear visions of where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do after grad.
Okay,
I had like I pictured where I wanted to be.
Okay.
Like career wise
Okay.
and all of that.
Okay.
And like where I am isn't where I want to be. It's a stepping stone, of course. But then because of like the job market and everything, I feel like that's also weighing on how forward thinking I am. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get you.
So like it's difficult to stay optimistic when I feel like every day I'm getting at least 5 rejection
Okay.
emails.
I see,
Do you
I
get?
hear you, yeah.
And it's like I expected so much more from like where I am now into my graduation.
Okay.
But then also something I'm beginning to learn from like the whole situation is like it's okay. Right?
It's
It's
I was about
okay.
to finish because I have something to tell you. Like I feel like you're just one of those very ambitious people, and I don't mean it in a bad way. It's good. Like your standards are very
High, yeah.
So you're aiming, like let's say the cutoff marks is 6, you're aiming for 9, and you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
to the 7, but you feel like that's not enough because it's just one above the cutoff. You
Exactly.
get me? You're doing very well. Like if you break it down, look at it, you're doing very well, but you want to do better.
More,
And there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like it's something I'm also learning. Learn to be easy, like to take it easy on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you're actually doing better than you think, or you're better than you want to.
Yeah.
And like you said, life is in phases, right? There's a reason. Same thing I learned when he told me to take that course again. I was angry, but I realized there's a lesson I have to learn. I don't know what the lesson is. I may not know what, but I'll learn that lesson regardless. You know, there are lessons you learn that you don't even know you're learning. So you're probably learning something from this entire thing, right? And maybe it's 5 years or 3 years down the line, like wow. I know that's long, right? But it does happen that way sometimes. It does
Please, 1 year down the
it does
line.
take you. It does take you
Please,
time.
June
sometimes.
next year, Max.
Let's speed it up, bro. Let's speed it up.
Let's rush it, please, cause no. I feel like we gaslight ourselves a lot too. Like we
Yeah,
gaslight our
100%.
emotions. Where you feel
100%.
like you're not doing something and you want to do better, and you're just like telling yourself that you can't do better, you
better.
can't do better,
Yeah.
without realizing that you're already doing better than you were doing
You're
before.
doing your best, if anything.
Yeah, like we actually don't give ourselves accolades like we should.
Right. And then again, it's all about balance, right? Because then if you now give yourself too much accolades, right, you can
Pride
do the
won't
bare-
finish
exactly,
you. Bare
pride.
minimum
Do the
will
bare minimum,
finish
you're
you.
coming for yourself, right?
Yeah.
The standards are lower. So yeah. But I was going to say for me, expectation wise, I was so scared. Like I had all these fears. Because I have like the people I started uni with, most of them left. It's just a few of them, you know. I was always the youngest one in my friend group. People I play ball with, you know, most of them finished a year or two ago. So when I was in my 3rd year, my final year, I was talking to them, you know, I was using their own experience to scope this, which is dangerous, but at the same time it's good because you haven't experienced it, they are ahead of you.
Yeah.
So they tell you what's there. But at the same time, we're all different. Our perspectives are different, life experience is different. So that affects our decisions and how we view things. So it was like hearing how their own experience after school kind of made me scared because a lot of people had like oh, it's hard, oh, why I miss school, wow, life in school was better, the real world is this, the real world is that, da 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 da, you know, job market, this one, that one. So it was a lot.
True.
And I'm a man of faith, right? I love, you guys know me, I always I like to put my trust in God. So it was like there was always that thought inside me. Whenever people say, bro, like my own go be different. You get me? Like my own, because I know who my sponsor is. I know where my backing is, right? So
you know they walk alone.
You get me? Like it's not my
the
strength.
energy.
Like,
yeah.
It's not with me. I don't get anything at all. You get me? So I put my faith in God, and bro, I'll be real. God has been faithful, man. God has been really good. Like before we started, I told you I didn't want to overshare, but it's a testimony that I have, and I've been telling people, Capsi knows, you know, because it's close to me, but bro, I was done with school. There's this fat job. Before I even finished, before graduation itself, massive contract, bro. Like, pay me per hour above, like, bro, I'm talking about 3 times what I was earning when I was in school. I'm like, doesn't make sense. With which degree? Is it my acting degree? Like how? But like I said, it's because of that faith. Like, you cannot please God without faith. It's literally in the Bible. So when you have faith, bro, He go reward your faith. So I feel, for me, yes, I had those fears, I had those worries, I had those things. But because of I put my faith in God, all those worries, when it came, it felt like nothing. It felt like you know what people see as a mountain. To me, it felt like a speed bump. Like, okay, yeah, that's life. I'll just slow down a bit, but we overcome and keep it pushing, right? That's how it felt for me. Yes, I had. It's funny because that job that I told you that I was like times 3 of my. I'm not working there anymore. It was a contract job, so the contract has ended.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, right? Up like this and then it's gone. You get me?
Yeah.
But then I'm not shaking. I'm not worried. Now I've already gotten another job. To God be the glory. You get me?
God, yeah.
So that's how it has been from. That's the honest truth. There had been. It started very good at the peak. I was like, wow, this is too good to be true, bro. And you know, it's getting to a point where okay, it's no longer that high. You can't maintain the high forever. You know, it's now okay. Doesn't mean I'm doing bad.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like that's just life.
That's life.
That's just life.
You need to learn how to be comfortable with this because it happens in seasons. Sometimes it'll be very cold, sometimes very hot, sometimes just perfect, you know. So yeah, bro, that's what it's been like for me, and it's really exciting because when, like you said, no more papers, not like it feels like there's nothing holding me back anymore. Now my life is everything's in my hands, so I can decide it, and it's just so exciting knowing that I can do what I want to do, bro.
If not, many times I cried in my room.
Bro.
Data analysis.
Bro.
God punish you. That was so difficult.
Bro, and school is like it's not like you're stupid. There's nothing real
Yes.
smart. You did the assignment, you put in the time, you did your but it's just not working out.
No.
It's crazy.
But like, thank God, Sha.
No, dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Like God did.
It really did.
God did. Also, something that I used to think about a lot was using my degree after school.
Right.
Like obviously I came to school to study psychology so I could be a psychologist, right? That's not what I'm doing right now.
Right.
And I think that's also something that bothers me too, where it's like,
fair enough.
but then at the end of the day, I know that I need my master's
Yeah,
and my PhD to do anything, or at least a master's to do something.
Right.
And I know what my plans are to get a master's. I'm not getting it right now. Do you get what I'm saying? So you know, like that filler situation, like where you're in between your actual like career plans and like between the stepping stone of getting to that place. That's also where I am, like mentally too, with the whole thing.
Like you said, man, life is in phases. You know, it's just
Yes,
that
sir.
phase of taking a step every day closer to your career goal. I thank God again that I had the privilege to start my career while I was in university. So it's like I had this head start, right? I knew when I was in school, I knew that I would not necessarily be using my degree for a job. Before I finished, I told my parents, when I finish, I'll give you guys a degree. They're like, oh, don't give me this for you, you did. And that makes more sense. I can't do 4 years just to hand it over to somebody else. But most times, you may not use the degree. It's an achievement. Like for you now, for example, your field, you will use it for sure. You cannot be a psychologist
Without using the psychology degree,
That shows that you can do what you're doing. But like I said, I had the privilege to start. I'm into video production. I studied acting, you know. So I was learning in school and implementing it because then, for me, experience is the best teacher. So doing that, it wasn't easy. Working, school, and then trying to chase a career, you know. I knew that okay, because I have all these factors, I'll
Yeah.
be taking really, really tiny steps, but no motion, slow motion is better than no motion, right? So I was comfortable with that. Wow. I was comfortable with that, and I knew that, okay, after uni, full throttle, right? So for you, like everybody's different. For you, for example, it may not be immediately after uni, probably after, what's it called, your master's or your,
Right, PhD.
thank you, your PhD. That's where you can now go full throttle.
Do you see how we complete each other's sentences?
Crazy,
Just
bro.
saying.
Crazy do it was Kamsi.
Kamsi would not.
Kamsi would be looking at
Kamsi will be
you
looking like we are continuing now.
what?
What are you trying to say? Sorry, Kamsi.
Kamsi straight like this.
Right, Kamsi will be
Kamsi can
sitting here
correct
soon.
every episode,
You sit down here
It's
soon.
tradition now. But yeah, like I feel it's not like don't panic. That's what I feel. Don't panic.
Yeah.
I always advise people if you can start your career while you're in school, do it. Because then it shows you like by the time you're ready to be ready, it shows you the things you need to, work on.
Actually
And
do,
You've
yeah.
probably already worked on them.
You've
at
already
that
put in
point.
so much work,
Again, you're
yeah.
already steps ahead, so it helps you. And for like you're still steps ahead because psychology, I say the psychology. Psychology is something that you don't just it's when I get my PhD and become this like right
Yeah.
now you're to a certain degree obviously you're not yet qualified to go and start but like
Like
you
there
have
are
it,
things
you
that I
get me?
could do to like increase my
You get me?
credibility. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're already
I could
on-
add to my books.
You're already on the path. You're almost there. You're
Yeah,
almost there.
thank God though.
That's so
One
nice.
like I feel like the Bible verse that I constantly keep in my head is the Bible verse that talks about everything is going to work together for your good. So I know for sure that as long as I
Right.
keep my relationship with God, whatever it is I am doing, as long as He aligns with His will, it's going to all work together.
Fact.
Right.
Right. The crooked place is straight. You go align everything for you. It's fine. They say I'm doing too much now, so I'll stop. They say I'm doing too much now, so I'll stop.
I'm
But I was
saying
going to
too
ask you though. There's a part of this after graduation that a lot of people don't talk about is the post graduation work permit. And I know I brought that up because I feel like that was to test your faith and your patience. You get me? Do you have anything you want to say?
Do you have anything you want to
Yeah, I do.
say? It?
Like I said, it's going to test your faith and your patience. Like, bro, I don't want to share too much, but Tammy and I know we know what's like.
No, we're trying.
Tell me you ask Jeff and go to your work
We're
permit. I
trying.
mean, I'll try and be very humble about it.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Tammy, stay-
Jeff needs to
Deep
try
down,
though.
I dey shake. Like, God, I was expecting to get the end of September. October not end. I never, all this kind. But then again, like, I feel
Have you gotten it?
no, not yet. Soon though. Have you?
No, not yet. But soon though.
Okay, I'm not alone.
But do you know what I actually heard? Do you know what I actually met someone else, like one of my
Right.
friends, and she was like, "Oh, like you've been quiet, what's been stressing you out?" And then I tell her that, "Oh, I'm still waiting for my PGW." And she's like, "Me too."
You see, so I feel
So like we're not the
there's
only
a
ones. I think
backlog.
there's something
And
going on.
I'm
Yeah.
so this guy's laughing at me because he has his own. Get out here, bro. But I'm so sure that if there was, because usually there's something wrong, they'll tell you. So
There's nothing wrong. If they
we'll
wanted
get
to say
it,
no, they
bro.
would have said it since.
And
It's a yes. It's just like pending
You
yes.
get me, and I'm so happy that we have the ability to still work. So our pockets no they break or anything. So
Yeah.
it's not easy, but we'll be patient.
Yeah.
Immigration's Canada, please. If you are seeing this, please. The Canadian youth are begging. Hand our work permit, please. 4 years in university, no easy. No. Anyway.
But yeah, Jeffrey, I wanted to ask you though, if you
Go
were
ahead.
going to if you could give advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Okay. This one is heavy, but I feel like we've already said this, right? I can give you 1,000,001 advice. Oh, be patient, have faith, this one, that's one. But I feel like the one advice that covers everything or is what you said. That's before the pleasant place is very good. God will go ahead and make the crooked. Everything will just work out. You get me?
At the
Like
end
I
of the
said,
day.
as long as you believe, not that you're deceiving yourself, but you know that your faith is in God. Because now I'll be there where I'm saying my faith is in God, but
And it's not.
you get me
Yeah.
deep down and it's not. So as long as you are truly standing on God's word, you're standing on God, on that faith, bro, it will all work out. Even when you fall, you will stand up and you keep running, you get me? So don't worry. That's what don't worry, man. It's not worth the stress. I told you about when they told me to repeat that I was stressed and I wanted to lose my mind. I
And now look at.
You get me? All those things, it go pass. You go pass.
Yeah.
You just relax yourself. Calm down. But yeah, that was a very good talk. Get out of there. On that note, we have ended. The time just spoiled everything, bro. Bye-bye. Rubbish.
Bye, guys. Jeffrey's walking out, but okay.
Cut.
Okay.
Yeah. Aye.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm
How
sorry.
did you guys
I'm
start?
sorry.
Aye, okay.
I'm sorry.
You just reminded me of when Ali stood up on the bench. Do you remember that video?
I don't know why it's using my degree after school. You know how
No, continue. Sorry, I'm sorry. I laugh. It's just funny. I laugh because yeah. Continue. I'm not continue.
It's so crazy because I can hear her breathing like God.
Jeffrey, please now.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.